All righty. Well, here goes nothing on the Quacking Off channel by myself. Uh, Hopefully everybody can hear me and whatnot. Uh, Once again, Ben's work has intervened in our ability or attempt to do a spring show. So he messaged me about 7 o'clock Pacific and said he was still at work and didn't see any near signs of them being done anytime soon. So told me I could do whatever. So here I am. Uh, hey Tony, no rib bones. I already ate all my dinner. Chicken fried steak with some fried asparagus and corn on the cob with mashed potatoes and gravy earlier. So now I'm here. I'm on a full belly. Uh, I'm watching my Dodgers game in the background, taking on the Mets on Jackie Robinson Day, and was really excited about talking, some spring ball and whatnot. But uh, yeah, I don't know, man. I guess you guys, Ben's got all the heavy artillery on his end. He has all the major ways to share things and make things pop. Uh, Me, I'm just the other voice on the other end mostly. So I'm not very tech savvy. So I just kind of talk. If anybody out here on this in this side here would love to come up and talk, please let me know. I will send you the link, and we can discuss spring ball. Um, or if you guys got anything you want to put out there in chat, um, I'll we could attempt to discuss it as best as we can. Tony, I think it's time for you to come on panel, buddy. I need a co-host tonight. Can you help me out? A Robo Duck costume. I'd have to get one first, Tony. Um, I could possibly have one at the spring game if somebody wants to buy me one. Um, I don't know how that Robo Duck costume works. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Anybody got any questions about fall ball? Uh, Anything they want to talk about? The running backs room, the linebackers. Um, I've watched a few press conferences. I was going to watch Lanning's press conference this morning. Didn't get around to it. Um, so far, it seems like Oregon's on a pretty good trajectory for spring ball. Um, no major injuries to speak of other than Tony Cumberland's car accident. Get well, Tony, and hopefully we'll see you this fall. Um, yeah, it's the only major injury. Yesterday, the team captains for the spring game next Saturday were announced. Bo Nix, uh, Tez Bryant, or not Tez Bryant. Jesus. Uh, Tez John. Jesus. Uh, Tez, I can't think. My brain just went blank. and also Kayvon Thibodeau and who's I forgot who the fourth one was. Tez Johnson, thank you. And then there was also a fourth. Um, I can't remember who the fourth one was. Man, I'm just drawing blanks tonight. Yeah. Uh, last couple of days, Dylan Raiola's spoken and has talked a little bit about his willingness to come to Oregon and be a backup for a year and learn a different system. And again, he said it's humility. It's willing to learn something different and to grow. And he likes what we got here. Can't say as I blame him. Our receiver core this year is just going to be insane. Uh, you got McClellan coming back. You've got Stewart coming back. You've got and Stewart's really hyped. He stated that once Dante decided he wanted to come back, he was right behind him. I think that was a big waiting point for Evan Stewart was he could have risked going to the NFL this year off of an injury, but he wanted to play with Dante, and so he came back as well. Uh, this I we got Iverson Hooks from the portal, uh, TJ Olish, tight end, uh, probably be tight end too, uh, with is it Johnson? God, I'm horrible. I was not prepared, folks. Ben does most of that stuff. Somebody talk to me over here in the chat. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Yes, Jeremiah Johnson. I was right. Hey, I had to go look at the roster and hope that they had updated the roster, which they had. Jamari, yes. Jeremiah, Jamari. See, even this is wrong. Oh, wait, no. Gary Bryant Jr. is not back this year, is he? I thought he was done. Jamari Johnson, Andrew Osh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, because see, this still has. Why do they have all the. They got the new guys, but they also have the guys that are gone. Uh, see, Fox Crater's not a freshman. Mm, yeah, I don't know. Well, because this still has like Atticus Sappington. Uh, it's still got Kenyon Sadiq in here. So Oh, I didn't realize Bryant had another year. I thought last year was his last year. Maybe he does have another year. Yeah, weird. But then you look on this. I'm looking on this. It doesn't have Dylan Rayola's brother on here, but it's got Dylan Rayola. Man, I need to get better updated. Why don't they give us a better updated garbage? But they don't. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm so confused. I mean, a lot of these guys, like I know, like Thienemann's gone and Sadiq and a few others, and I'm like, why are they still in here? Why are they still listed? Oh, here we go. Thank God. Help
Good.
is way.
Spaz, I just finished work out here. I am sweaty as all hell. I can jump on in, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so.
He froze. One of us did.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just got done with the workout here. I'm sweaty as all hell. I need a shower very badly. So I can join you in about 10 minutes, something like
Sounds
that.
good, man. Sounds
All
good.
right. All right,
I'm just out here running
I'll,
amok.
okay, you can put me backstage. I can just leave it on here.
All right, we'll do, buddy.
Cool.
So yeah, 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 Tony. We do have a lot. That was Sean. A lot of you guys know him. He'll be back in about 10 minutes. He's gonna go take a shower, uh, out of a workout, and then he'll be on here. I'll have somebody more to bounce some things off of. We talk a little bit of Ohio State. That's fine. We'll talk Oregon. He's got some good knowledge too, and it'll help. I, I've got a good voice of gift of gab, but I just don't. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. It's not you guys. It's just it's really hard once I get unless I have somebody to bounce off of. It just gets so confusing. I see how sometimes, like reading the chat and stuff. Yeah, it sometimes can be crazy, um, and I'm starting to get more comfortable with it and whatnot. It's just when you're not prepared to go solo, it makes it a lot different. So it's just like, okay, hang on, Duck. I'm looking at this. Ah, that's off the Go Ducks app. That's what I should have done. Is that what you just sent me, Duck Green? Yeah. Yeah, that's a better. That's a better. Yes, much better. I figured. I knew there was somewhere to get it all, but I just wasn't prepared. Wasn't prepared to do this solo. Ben usually handles all the texts and links and connects, and I've got a second screen ready that I'll be able to set up and share once we get going. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Most definitely. uh, if you would love to come up here on panel, let me know. Let me see if I can copy this and paste it down here. See if that works. If anybody chooses to want to come up here on panel, um, hopefully it'll it'll let you link that. If that don't work, Green, and you want to come up, I can email it to myself and then send it to you off of Twitter. I can't. Oh, you guys are camping. Oh, fucking Ben, it's probably cold as shit over there right now. Oh, you're probably getting buried in snow. At least I know the Cascade. Well, maybe not so much in Central, but I know that higher the Cascades and stuff were getting hammered with snow. Like Snoqualmie Pass in Washington up here is almost closed. They've gotten like a foot and a half of snow in the last 24 hours. Oh, nice. What? Yeah, I'm really excited for this season. Right now, as some of you were posting up there earlier, I'm kind of in transition. Uh, my beloved Blazers have made it back to the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. So I'm super duper excited about that. Wasn't expecting it, and they turned it on the last month, and I thought, all right, I'll play in. Cool. But then they started getting closer and closer, and I was like, shit, they might be able to get this 8 seed. Hell, maybe they're going to go to Phoenix and win. Stranger things have happened. Holy smokes, it happened. So, yeah. And it's so crazy because I'm trying to figure out how to get down to the spring game. It could make for a very long weekend because I have Friday night tickets for game one at 7:30 or game three, game one at the Moda Center for San Antonio for 7:30. So I ain't get out of there before 11. And then I'm the type that likes to get to the spring game early. So it's like I have to leave here at 6, 7 in the morning with a ride, because I want to get down there between 8 and 10. If I leave here at 6, I'm there about 8. If we leave here at 7, we're there about 9. So, 3, 4 hours before the game, hang out with some people, catch up over the winter, and then go to the game together. Uh, and then come home late, you know, 3, 4 o'clock. So 6 or 7, maybe 8 o'clock by the time I get home. 9 if I go out to eat with a bunch of the crew from down there. Uh, and then it's 12:30 afternoon game on Sunday back in the Moda Center for game 4. It's like, yeah, I think we all are. What I think a lot of us are Blazer fans are looking forward to the future. I don't I don't know. I didn't expect to be in the playoffs this year. Um, I felt we would compete for a play-in spot maybe, but I didn't see us getting into a playoff. So that's been kind of nice. Duck, where are you going to be waiting at? Spring game? Uh oh, the guys play baseball afterwards? Oh shit, nice. Yeah, I get down there, I'll be at the O for sure. Uh Absolutely. Um yeah, baseball wouldn't be bad. That'd be cool. But I don't have any tickets for that, so nice. Yeah, I usually get to the O once it opens. Right on. Yeah, I'm I'm excited. I really wanted to go to the spring game this year, and I'm just like, fuck. Now it's like, I don't know, man. Oh, that ain't bad. It's actually pretty good. $7 more than I have right now. Yeah, uh, that happens, man. My partner that I was door dashing with got sick, and so we haven't been able to. He's had some real bad medical issues the last couple of months, so we haven't been able to do anything. So my side hustle's been hurt. Oh, are you back? Oh, he ran away. Oh, there he is. There you are. The
How
caveman from Michigan is back.
you doing, Spaz?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Just kind of running, winging shit. Uh, we hadn't had a show in over a month, and almost wasn't going to do it tonight. And somebody on here was like, "Hey, are you scared of me? Haven't seen you guys on here in forever." So I was like, "Shit." Because we had it planned to go tonight, and then Ben messages me about 2 hours ago. Guess who's still at work? This guy. Guess who has no clue when he's going to be able to close out? This guy. Because these people apparently want to work all night.
Hey,
And
business
he,
is right.
yeah,
You
he
got to
can't do anything until they're done.
take. Oh wow.
So it's like the last couple of weeks when we've tried to set a show up, every time
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, this night should be good." And then
Is he,
his
is
work,
he is he still in the restaurant business?
no, now he's processing.
Oh, okay.
He,
Processing what?
well, he works at like a processing plant. He's like
Okay.
maintenance.
Mm.
They do like chicken and beef
Oh, that's
and
right. He was talking about that.
all that. And he can't do anything until they're done on the production lines.
He likes to fist those chickens.
Yep.
Mm,
So he can't fist a chicken until after they're done, and he can't go home until afterwards.
yeah. Well,
So it's a long fisting night some nights.
he can't pull the quacking off podcast card. Say,
Yeah,
hey,
I know, right? That's what I was telling you. I sent him a message back. It's like, damn it. This is like the third time these people don't they understand we have other jobs to do besides just theirs?
shit, man, let me get home so you can listen to me while you work. How about that?
Yeah.
Wins for everyone. Listen to us talk about Oregon football in April or Big Ten football or whatever the hell.
Yeah, exactly. So I just kind of was like, well, there's a couple people out here. May I'll just wing it and see if anybody comes in.
Yeah.
Maybe Ben will get home by the time the show's over. He'll see we're live and he'll go, oh, those bastards. They went live without me. Yeah, I was just kind of, you know, just been going over shit and just kind of talking a little bit about spring ball, um, expectations.
What's the interesting new angles to the programs right now? You got coaching changes. I know Dante's coming back. Should have
Yeah,
a loaded.
we
Should have
got
a loaded.
we got two offensive and defense coordinators changed. Um,
The one went to
we
Cal, right?
yeah, defensive guy went to Cal and our OC went to Kentucky.
Right. Oh, so yeah. I mean,
But they
happens.
promoted within, so these guys have all been part of the program for several years. So they already had an idea of what they were, and a lot of defensive wise, a lot of what we've been running were
Mhm.
Chris Hampton's schemes. A lot of the last couple of years, we've been running a lot of his directional um, film and plays. So he already knew what he was getting into, and our OC, nobody really knows what he's going to do. Um, I hope he opens it up a little bit more. I mean, I love the fact that we got Dink and Dunk in the backfield, but I want to see us open it up more. I'm so tired of the screen this and screen that every second play. Oh, here's a little dump to the side for 3 yards. And here's another flip on the back to the tight end for another 2 yard run.
Yeah, that's why I was saying at the end of the year, like, however Dante finished the season out, they could have won the national title, and I would still say he should come back this next year because it was a bit of a kind of dummy down, kind of a protected offense for him.
Yeah,
Here's the big thing we
and
had.
we're gonna have to see. What I'm gonna be curious to see. Like Duck Green was saying, he's gonna have to run the ball a little bit more. I think this year. Um, Will Stein really didn't let his quarterbacks run a lot. And my problem with that is if you've got a quarterback that is known to be 2 dimensional, that can run the ball and throw the ball, use them on both sides. Good programs that have good quarterbacks that are dual threat do pretty good usually.
Yeah,
I mean, uh, Alabama had one, Milrow, and uh, Texas has one now in Manning. Uh, the kid at Texas A&M last year was a dual threader. Uh, Use that shit to your advantage,
yeah. No, I
aka
was.
Justin Herbert. Exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, CJ Stroud was obviously is obviously a much better, more professional passer than Justin Fields was, but that offense had something when Fields was out there that we haven't reclaimed since. I mean, that was
Ability
he
to
was
run the ball.
the ability to absolutely take off at any moment, and like
Yeah.
he plays like and kind of almost intentionally break plays down, kind of create chaos out there. He really didn't run all that much, but I mean it was always there. Always had
Yeah, the
that.
ability was always there, and he was always able to move outside and around that pocket. And if there was something there, he had the ability to use it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a gifted talent.
No,
Not too many quarterbacks have that talent.
no. I mean, I I don't know. I kind of see Oregon as a team to beat in the Big Ten this year. I I think they might be like I feel like they're almost. I mean, they've accomplished a lot more than Penn State did, but I kind of feel the same about about Penn State coming in last year. Like they have so much coming back, they have so much talent returning compared to the other teams. Indiana lost a ton. Ohio State, we're about to have like half the top 10 in the draft in a couple weeks. So
Yeah,
uh,
literally.
yeah, so I mean, you don't replace those guys super easily, no matter who you are.
And, and,
So,
and rumor is this morning that my Cowboys are discussing trading the 12 and 20 to Cleveland for the 6 to jump up and grab Sonny Styles.
I've heard that from every
Let's
draft.
go.
I've heard that from every like that Dallas is very interested in moving up, and they're targeting Styles, maybe Caleb Downs, but Styles they're more commonly
They
associated
need
with.
Styles more than they need Downs.
Now would you be
If they
like two
stayed
first?
at 12 and Downs was there at 12, they'd be foolish to not take him there.
Yeah, that'd be insane if he made it there, especially in a draft like this. There's not like many like superstar talents there. It's a lot of
No, there's like 4 or 5 guys, and then it's a crapshoot.
uh, how's Sadiq? He's getting some buzz.
Yeah, there's a lot of buzz around Kansas City with him. We'll see. Um, I've seen
We'll
that a
take it.
couple of times, and then again this week they were talking about it that Travis Kelsey's on his way out, and Kenyon Sadiq's knocking on that door.
Do you think
It,
Kelsey can afford to retire? I mean,
I don't know,
I
man. He's kind of
mean,
broke. His girlfriend's only worth what 100 million.
way north. She's over. I think she's worth over $1 billion. Now she's the first billionaire pop star. I think I heard. So
It wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, I don't know if he can afford. He's got a big wedding coming up in June, I hear.
is
So
that
interesting tidbit about the draft. My buddy of mine lives in Pittsburgh. Last week he video called me at fucking midnight. I was like, it's 3 a.m. there. What are you doing? He goes, well, I just thought I would show you the draft. This is outside of the stadium. I'm as close as we could get. And so he was like sending me pictures and videos of
oh,
the board and everything's all set up and shit.
so are they going to so are they going to have the draft in the stadium or do you know?
Yeah, it's in the Pittsburgh Steelers stadium. Hey,
Yeah,
Wendell.
I couldn't think of a really good place there that that they could really hold it outside, except the stadium. Like last year, it was in Green Bay. I went to the draft when it was in Detroit a couple years ago. I, I was the group of guys I went with um, had no clue about anything, and I told them, the draft starts at 8. We probably need to be there if we want to actually be in the area. If we want to be near the stage at all, you need to be there about 1, 2 o'clock. Like
Yeah.
seriously, I looked through, but they were blowing me off. No, 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 it's okay. We'll head down there about 5:30. I'm like, well, we better look for some bars to watch that because we ain't getting anywhere. And
By then,
I was dead right. Like I insisted. No, no. They said no, no, no. We want to go golfing. Before I'm like, I mean, we might as well just stay in the hotel and watch it. Not literally. I mean, but it was absolutely packed. It was jam packed, and they sent there was a message on Twitter about like 4:30 saying they're not letting anyone into the concourse, and attending the draft is a lot more trouble than it's worth. I would recommend if I recommend to anyone. I think it, it was a lot of fun being there. Talked to a lot of met a lot of very interesting people in that time. But my advice would be,
yeah,
um,
unless you're going to get there 5 or 6 hours before,
yeah,
you ain't
it's a
getting
free
in because
it's a
once
free
they
event.
open those gates, it's a free for all.
Yeah, yeah. There's no tickets. There's
Nothing. It's
and
first
and
come, first serve.
and if you once you're in there too, they don't have like food. They don't necessarily have concessions around everywhere. They don't have easily accessible. I mean, there's going to be like a row of like maybe 10 porta potties, and you have to wait like 45 minutes to go to one. I mean, it is a hassle attending the draft. It is not a it's not for the fan of heart. I mean, it is a I mean, it's a diehard event for sure.
Hell yeah, Wendell's. No, haven't seen O Duck in a while. Thought maybe she might jump in, but haven't seen her. Well, I hope you and the dogs and the drone have a wonderful big camping trip. And if you use the drone, don't bring back any dead bodies. If you see them, just turn the other direction. But yeah, it's it's going to be an insane situation. He's going to go, and I told him, I said, "Are you planning on being there early?" He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "I'll probably camp down here basically overnight."
Oh yeah,
I said, "Yeah,
yeah,
that's if you want to get in and be into the experience, you better be there early." That's what I thought about game day. I was like your buddies. Uh, ESPN game day last year. I was like really excited to actually go to a game day experience.
yeah.
And we drove up that night, got my passes, because Mateo Ungale's dad um, hooked me up with some what we thought were VIP passes. They were, but they were only for a specified area. It wasn't the actual VIP experience. No, they put us right next to the VIP experience. And we were literally backstage. But we drove up the night before, parked like 2 blocks away, and slept in the rig. Woke up. The gates for the main or whatever was at like 3 o'clock or whatever. We got up. We woke up at like 4 and went down. Figured it'd be no problem. It wasn't no problem getting in and getting into the area we were at, but we were backstage, literally behind the stage.
Yeah.
You couldn't see much, and there was a sea of people in front of the stage, and that's where the real fun was with them. And most of them were there at midnight, 1 o'clock when we pulled up. waiting for the gates to open at like 3.
Yeah, that's
And so my experience with game day was like, it's cool, but like, yeah, not for me. Not unless you're going to be in the middle of that student section and camp out all night.
yeah. I mean,
And if
it's
it's raining, no thanks. If it's dry out and it's not super cold, maybe like
mhm.
the US. No, that's there. So our fuck, when is our first big game uh is definitely USC, but that's at LA. It's the first Big Ten game of the year.
What's the big home game this year for you guys?
Michigan, I believe.
When's that?
Hang on. I am looking for football schedule. Here we go. All right. We have Boise State at Oklahoma State. SC, we got UCLA. Nebraska is the first big game, I would say. October,
Big-ish.
first big
Who does,
game ish.
who does Nebraska have at quarterback now?
I don't even know.
Well, Dante should fake an injury that week.
Wait a minute, that isn't right. God damn it. What happened to. Oh, there we go. That's what it. Versus. Oh my God, they got the schedule all fucked.
I can't go in it. I can't browse here, so I can't look this up.
Because I know we play you guys there, correct?
It's in Columbus.
Yeah. Everything past like the third week says basically their home games. I'm like, fuck.
Well, can't you go down like the official website, the Oregon
That's what I'm
Associated?
on.
OCFB schedules.
I mean the teams are right that we're playing, but that doesn't say the at. I know we're at Ohio State and Michigan. I believe it's back to back.
It's at Michigan.
No, Michigan's here.
That's right.
They're at Ohio State and then back against
Yeah.
Michigan. And then I think we're at Michigan State and then back home against Washington to close out. So our first real our only real home game that is big is Michigan.
Yeah.
Maybe Nebraska. But I don't know that Nebraska's going to be that good. So,
No. No. It's nice. No Indiana. No. Who else would be good this year? You do have USC, right? USC. That's
yeah,
the
we're at USC this year. That's the Big Ten opener.
yeah.
Yeah,
That should be a
Michigan's the big one at Autzen this year.
yeah. Yeah, that's a big one, no matter how good or bad they are. But yeah, Dante's probably going to be hopefully pretty pumped for that one. Get the get the home state school that tried to cheat to get him in. So
Yeah, then he's got UCLA here.
yeah,
The team tried to kill his career right at the first year by
that was
running him.
that. Yeah,
He got
That was
murdered his first year down there. Murdered.
that was a horrible situation to go into. I thought that was a mistake the entire time going there.
It took courage to do that.
Yeah. How about Raiola going from like the
From
savior
Ohio
of
State to Nebraska to Oregon.
what? Well, he was never at
Wasn't it
Ohio State.
Georgia first?
It was he flipped from Ohio State to Georgia and then flipped from Georgia to Nebraska.
That's right.
And let me remind you, he also played at four different high schools in his high school career.
Yeah.
So
So
I,
is this move to Eugene, is this him finally going, okay, maybe I need to stop listening to everybody else and just focus? Or is
hopefully,
it
I mean, it's worked out. So far has worked out really well for Dante, and I hope it is. I mean, it's a big humble pill. You go from being the savior of this historic program. I mean, you've been living on hype and almost nothing else for the last 5-6 years of your life. And now all of a sudden you're like, wait, I kind of need to like develop a little bit. I need to not only as a football player, but as a probably as a man,
right?
as a human,
Yeah.
human,
And
human being. And I like, you know what? Let me go to a good program with a really strong uh, staff and great culture, and let me learn and observe. And when I'm ready, I can take it over. I mean, I don't think anybody should have been all surprised that it didn't really work out in Nebraska. I thought it was very unlikely ever to really pan out there, given all the pressure that was put upon him and the maturity that he never showed before. So hopefully this is a this is a step in the right direction, and probably a very. I mean, like you go from being, like I said, the savior of one of the most historic programs in the country, and you're a legacy player. They put 100,000 people in the stands when they win 4 games. This to now all of a sudden, you're a backup.
right.
Yeah. And they really probably don't even want to play him that much because they only get 4 games, right, before they can burn a red shirt. So
Correct.
you probably don't want to burn his red shirt this year. Um, so I don't even know if he'll be the true backup for the team. Like if something, God forbid, happens to Dante, do they throw him in as the you know as the guy? We'll see.
Or do you do what you did last year and put Brock Thomas in?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, exactly. If God forbid, if something crazy happened injury wise to Dante or whatever, to where he was going to be out more than the rest of that game or whatever, if he was going to be out multiple weeks or whatnot, you may end up looking in Rayola's direction.
yeah.
But I think if it's just a spot or a
Mhm.
fill in for a half or whatnot, probably not. You're probably putting somebody else in.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, very interesting situation there. And I can all I really
Hey, it's
look.
worked out great for the last, what, 3 or 4 guys that Oregon's brought? Bo
And then
Nix,
Gabriel.
he went to Dylan Gabriel, both got drafted in the first round. I
No,
mean, and now,
Dylan did not get drafted.
no,
He's
no,
a he's
that's right,
third round,
Dylan, third round.
but
But I mean,
he still had a great season, and they undefeated Big Ten champions during. that year. And
Exactly. And then Dante last year, his first year here, he has a great season. They make it all the way to the semifinals. So, I mean,
yeah,
yeah. So you've
and
had
I mean,
3 years of successful quarterbacks coming in.
answers, yeah. And I mean, Dante barely counts as a transfer, for as far as I'm concerned. I mean that.
Yeah, because he was originally signed to you for the longest time and only decommitted because you brought in another portal.
Yeah, yeah. So that's interesting. You have any? So what's going on with Bryce? Is he playing? Is he going football, baseball? What's his?
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as I've heard, he's had some pretty good interviews on the NFL side. So I think he's going to at least see where he gets drafted.
Yeah,
I think if he makes it out of if he gets picked Thursday or Friday, well, most likely Friday, you know, second or third round, I think he'll be all right. If he gets picked beyond Friday, if it goes into Saturday, eh, he
yeah,
may contemplate.
yeah,
But the good thing with his baseball deal is he's got 5 years to honor that.
yeah,
So he could, no matter where he gets drafted, if he gets drafted in the first 3 days, and then he could at least see if he can't make a squad
yeah,
in fall camp, and if not, he could then make a decision: do I go hard on baseball now and forget the football, or do I attempt to make a football team the second year, and if not, then hang it up?
yeah.
But I think he's going to get drafted probably mid third round, maybe late second round. He's a good linebacker. He's got good speed. He's got good size. Uh, Heard nothing but tremendous. Some of the GMs and whatnot that were at the combine said he was one of their, like, several said he was like probably their top five, one of their top five interview players ever in the years they've been doing drafts.
Yeah.
So if that's legit, that might get you a day two pick just because you impress somebody
Mhm.
more so on the psychological side and interviewing than you may have on the football side.
Well,
And
one
so
thing I
maybe
think.
maybe a team that has a couple of third round picks or whatnot takes a flyer on you.
Okay. One thing I think maybe hurts him. I don't know how much. He seems to me like he would be at worst an outstanding special teams player. I mean, he's got the he's got the tools to do it, to run down, mess things up. Now with the new kickoff rules, how much is that your value affected by that? Who knows? But I would feel like he's a type of guy you might take a round or two earlier than maybe his linebacker profile says you would, because I mean, I don't know how much special teams he plays, but the profile, I could just freaking see him lining up. You
I
know,
believe he did play on some special teams, didn't he, Tony? I know he caught a touchdown pass last year, so
yeah. So and he was, I mean, he was very much a part-time football player at Oregon too, right? I mean, like he was.
no, no. He was a walk on, but the last 2 years he was one of our top linebackers. He
Oh no,
was
no,
in
no.
a lot.
But I'm saying he was in playing baseball in the spring, pretty much.
No, not
Like
last year. The
okay,
year
so
before he was 2023. He played baseball and football, but last year he only played football.
okay.
But last year he was out of eligibility as well.
hmm He was out of eligibility for baseball.
Yeah, because you
Gotcha.
can't baseball, you can't do it or something or another. Whereas football, you can redshirt or whatever. And
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, if he, yeah, he played all 4 years, and then
right,
I got it.
yeah.
No, so
But
oh,
he was a
okay.
walk on in football, so he was a walk on in football. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cool.
Oh yeah, he did star in special teams. Okay, yeah. So
So
yeah, he could get picked up as a special teams player more than a for his special teams ability versus his linebacker ability as far as size. I think the one thing that hurts him linebacker wise is size. He's a bit smaller, but he's
mhm.
not smaller in stature. He's a monster. He looks he looks like he's kind of smaller. He's not your big gigantic linebacker, but
Well, there aren't many of those around nowadays. Other,
no, but
so
he's pretty built upstairs. He's got some good shoulders and stuff.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you remember guys like Levon Kirkland?
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm trying to think of these just behemoth inside linebackers. Some of these guys that were just they were like 260, 270 pounds. Like those days are gone. You can't play linebacker at that size anymore. Not with the game the way it is.
Yeah,
So
exactly like Tony says. He plays above his weight and size for
yeah,
sure. It's whether that will adjust to the NFL game.
yeah, no.
What do
So
you, what do you guys got going this year?
well, give me 1 second here. All right, we've got a brand new offensive coordinator. Very curious pick, Arthur Smith, who I thought seemed like a pure NFL guy. Like I didn't think you'd ever see him in college. I thought he ran pretty much exclusively like NFL. Nothing about the offenses he ran with the Falcons, the Titans, the Steelers. None of that screamed college football to me at
At all.
all.
Yeah.
And none of it seems like. I mean, think about like back. Ryan Day comes from the Chip Kelly coaching tree. I mean, do two offensive philosophies contrast more than Chip Kelly and Arthur Smith? Really? Like at all?
Yeah, totally. Two totally different schematics.
Yeah, yeah. So that will be. I mean, that would be
But
pretty
that's the one
interesting.
thing is Jalen or Julian saying uh,
Yeah.
they've been saying is for years he's got an arm on him. Well, with Arthur
He's got.
Smith's type of offense, he
I
might be able
mean,
to see that arm a little more this year.
well. I mean, you definitely expect like maybe a little more verticality in the passing
Yeah,
game with
exactly.
so and obviously, I mean, hopefully, I think they want to get more bodies in the box, and so they're probably going to be playing like a lot more 12 personnel, two tight end offense,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of football, in hopes that you get some opportunities to bomb it deep. Because not only JJ, but I think Chris Henry, he's not the same caliber of player talent as JJ, as Jeremiah, but he's got a very similar skill set. Like he's a similar type of player to
Yeah.
Jeremiah. So you got two big, long, explosive receivers that you can use downfield. So you know it'll just be very interesting. Ohio State, I mean, very different type of offense, and I think they're trying to transition to a very different type of football than they played with Stroud and Fields as quarterbacks. So
Is
still
your
going.
guys' spring game this week?
I believe so. Yes. Um, I don't. I, I don't even know if we're having one.
I think
Let
the
me
maize
check.
and blue is this week as well.
Spring. Yep, yep. It's this weekend. Here, let's get back to it.
Are they even just doing scrimmage? Well, we lost Sean again for a minute. He'll be right back. As you can tell, Sean and I, neither one are very tech savvy.
Hey,
Yeah, there we are.
so yeah. No, their game is this weekend. I was 99% sure, but
Yeah, I expect to see Ohio State throw the ball a little more this year.
yeah, yeah. It'd be interesting. I mean, big time
Oh,
fresh
they might
and a
cancel
lot.
the Michigan spring game this year.
Why they realize Bryce Underwood still sucks? Yeah.
Apparently, they're calling for thunderstorms in Ann Arbor this week.
Ah,
That's what somebody just posted down here from Michigan.
Larry Ellison is so rich he could probably arrange the
Don't
Thunders.
don't worry, Godspeed or whoever you are down there. When you come to Autzen, it'll be a very painful experience. We'll try to be gentle with you, just not too gentle.
Thunderstorm in Michigan. I mean, we have had a lot of storms here in the last couple nights. I had a tornado warning last night. I had sirens blaring. I was a little worried because I don't have a basement to go to. So
Oh shit!
if it comes, it comes. Right?
Right?
My time.
What can you
Lord
do
wants.
about it?
If the Lord wants me, how can I say no?
Yeah.
So no. So I'm interested. Yeah, defensively, I mean, we lose a lot of talent, but obviously, but
No, Duck
hopefully,
Green. They're not entertained with Bryce Underwood. That's why they're not even going to play him.
so yeah.
Bryce under the bed.
Michigan's an interesting team this year. I mean, I thought coming into this year they look like they might have a pretty good, pretty dynamic offense, but their defense, I thought, with the same scheme last year, thought that defense is going to be huge. So,
Yeah, I'm really curious to see
I,
how the
I
Kyle
mean,
Winningham experience is going to work.
yeah, I think Andrew Marsh is a legit stud wide receiver. I think he's a future, first round pick wide receiver. And I think Savion Hyder.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow.
So glad. So glad
So glad.
that we won our game in Phoenix last night. Cuz
Lake.
vintage Steph Curry came alive and just sent the Clippers packing to
Nice.
Cancun. Steph had 35.
He still got it, man. I think he's my age, and
They're
he's
they're
still.
gonna they're gonna. I have a feeling that
I think he's older than me.
they're gonna beat Phoenix in Phoenix Friday night. Phoenix is gonna go from the 7 seed to out without even making it into the playoffs.
Yeah. Western Conference is crazy. Western.
Oh, it's gonna get even crazier.
So Pistons are they? I'm trying to make it to a playoff game this year because that arena, Little Caesar Arena, is fucking gorgeous. There's an awesome venue. Pistons.
My first round playoff tickets were $48.
Wait, you got first round playoff tickets? You're going?
Oh yeah.
Nice. $48. Yeah, I wonder. Did you get them on a third party
No, I
site
get
or
season ticket holders. We get full season get automatic.
nice?
We get them automatic. It's part of the
Sweet.
benefit of being a season ticket holder is you get them automatic.
Damn. So you have tickets for every Blazers home game?
Yeah. Next year will be
Oh,
my 10th year.
that's really nice. Yeah. How far is Portland from you?
10 minutes,
Well, the arena's 10 minutes from you.
15.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's straight up the freeway. Actually down. And I'm like a minute from the freeway.
Sweet. That's
Oh, Tony coming out blazing. 5 Big 10 teams to make the playoffs this year: Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana, and a fight between USC, Michigan, Washington, and Iowa, Illinois.
when I saw UW, I was thinking Wisconsin for a second. I'm like, nah, no, that's not happening. Um, Illinois. I don't know. They lost quite a bit. There we go.
You never been to a playoff game, Duck Green? One of these days.
So, how many games do you go to?
Ah, fuck. The last couple of years, I haven't gone. I've gone to maybe 20 out of 40.
Each year, 20 out of 40.
Yeah, this year was better. I would have been to more, but my partner had some health issues, so we haven't gone to a few games because of that or work related. But like the last 3 years has been tank. So you like by January you're like done. You're like I'm over it. Bring on next year.
Yeah, so became
But this year, this next year is going to be it is going to be fun again. It's like now
uh,
that we're back in the playoffs and moving, it's like, all right,
yeah. So we're in a similar boat. I became a big Pistons fan. I went to college in 2007. That was in the middle of the Pistons run where they were dominating the Eastern Conference, where they were making Eastern Conference Finals every year.
yeah,
The Back to Work, Ben Wallace, um, Rasheed Wallace, Chauncey Billups era, and I went to I went to college at Oakland University, which is I mean it's legitimately like 5 minutes, 2 miles from the Palace of Auburn Hills where the Pistons were playing at the time. Why they built an arena there, I have no fucking idea. But it's an old '70s design where they say, "Well, let's build everything out in the suburbs." But anyway, I got into a bunch of games for free because I just people had tickets, so I went to a lot of Pistons games. My first couple years in college, and they were good. And then they traded away Chauncey, and then they sucked forever. I mean, they went like 15, 16 years without winning a single playoff game, which is almost impossible to do in the NBA. They moved into this new, just palatial, just wonderful arena downtown almost about a decade ago, and they've mostly been just pitiful, a horrible franchise. And this year I mean, I don't know. It might be I mean, probably going to be the number one seed. Man.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are the number one seed. Betting favorites to get to
Wow, it's
NBA.
just like last night.
Yeah.
4 minutes to go, and the Clippers were up 7,
Wow.
and Golden State wins by 5. Same as us last night. Phoenix was up 8 with 3 minutes and 20, like three and change, and we went on like a 17-2 run to finish the game.
Yeah. Yeah. So pretty pretty exciting time here with the Pistons. Completely turning around almost overnight. Here.
Under a minute to go. Tie game. Ugh. Who gets it?
Uh,
Steph Curry. Wow. Wow. Draymond just fucking cleans Kawhi 2 times in a row defensively.
I'm surprised. Like, you still have to pay extra for playoff tickets for a
Yeah.
season. You know?
Yeah. Like my seats average out to like $15 to $17 a game through the whole year.
Okay.
Playoffs, you can count that to double or triple.
Yeah.
Like if we were to beat San Antonio and move on to the next series, my cost would probably be 60, 55, 60.
Yeah.
Like this morning at one point, uh, when I first went on general public sale at 9:30 this morning, they were $120 a seat. An hour later, it was 150, and then it was 170. It got as high as $200 a seat at one point, and then this
Wow,
afternoon it started dropping down.
that
Oh,
sounds like watching the price of oil these days.
yeah, it's so weird.
Up, down, up, down.
Okay, right now, this is after tickets have been on sale for 12 hours. The cheapest seat is $140 in the upper level. So if
So
you
I
were to buy a seat, it'd cost you 140 as a non-season ticket holder.
so your $15 to $17
Later, Tony.
seats,
Thanks for coming, buddy.
are they
What's
in the
that?
upper
Yeah,
the
minor uppers.
uppers? Okay, that's
Warriors were 15 of 20 from the field, 8 of 10 from three in the fourth quarter. They hung 43 on the Clippers in the fourth and sent them packing in their home court. That
didn't Sean
means all
for like
three, four. So three of the four games were won by the road team in the play in.
well,
The only home team to win their play in game was the Sixers. Then they beat Orlando earlier tonight. Yeah, Ben just texted me. He just got home
you got home,
at
huh?
midnight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's Central Time, right?
Yeah.
So tell him to get his ass on here.
He's like, fuck, I got like 3 hours to do all this shit and then try to get into bed and get a few hours of sleep.
You wouldn't think, I don't know, you would think it'd be more regular hours working at a place like that. I mean, I know the restaurant industry. I understand. Like sometimes, like you get super busy, you
Well,
can't
there
get.
the thing is they start doing production and he's got a day shift or a mid shift. Well, the mid shift is like part swing, part days or whatever, and they can go as long as they want. So if they decide once they get there, if they decide they're going to go 12 hours that day, they're going to go 12 hours. And you're stuck as maintenance there until they're done to where you got to close everything and shut everything up and down for the night. So yeah, he gets stuck. I told him, I said, Sean says to at least come say hi. He's probably going to say, fuck you guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a drink.
My organization. Let's see. What does Spaz have on the wall? That's not an old Jordan. Is
What's that?
so? What's that Bulls? That Bulls picture above your flag.
Oh no, I've got Dale Earnhardt
Yep. Okay.
Senior, and then I
Ooh,
got
quite.
Damian Lillard in the middle, and then another Dale
Ooh.
Earnhardt. Uh, that Damian Lillard that I have up there.
Hmm.
Oop, trying to.
Yeah.
There we go. So that is from the 2014 game winner in Houston,
I remember that one. Hell of a shot there.
and
Then what's
then
the other right there? I see the underneath the clock and the bottle cap, the giant,
oh,
the novel
it's
bottle
all
cap.
Dallas, Tony Romo, some more Earnhardt Jr. stuff, Earnhardt Senior plaque, a cowboy clock. That's all over on that wall. And then over on
Yeah.
that side of the room is my other stuff. That's my memorabilia shelf. That's got Blazers, wrestling, um, football, and a lot of bobbleheads, a couple of Funko Pops. I even got an Edgar Martinez Funko Pop over there, signed that I
So,
won in
so,
a
I-
contest.
so I'm curious when it comes to like MLB and NFL. Like, are there a lot of Mariners and Seahawks fans in Oregon or around you?
Yeah, up here, yeah, there's a lot.
Okay. Is that the main thing? Is that
That and the Blazers.
yeah?
Yeah, that's
Seattle
all
might
we
be
really got up here.
they're Seattle might be getting a basketball team again.
Yep, they're most likely they're going to get the Supersonics back. It's just a
Yeah,
matter of finding an investor.
yeah. See, I hope they don't do. I mean, it's been a lot longer than the Browns were away, but I hope they don't do something stupid like pretend that was the same organization the whole time. Like Jim Brown is in the history of the Cleveland Browns rather than the Ravens. Like, no, no, no. These are completely separate things. They never,
Yeah,
the Browns were the Browns of the 50s through 1995 are the Ravens today. Like that's not they're not the same thing as the Browns now. I mean, are they going to try to assume the history of Sean Kemp and Gary Payton?
well, there's rumor that Gary Payton is like, "Fuck off! You're not."
there's
Uh,
rumors that there's rumors that Sean Kemp might be alive somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if there's any.
you got Netflix?
I do. Yes.
Go watch the Jailblazers documentary that came out yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to watch that. That's a must.
it's only an hour and 10 minutes. It's pretty much for up here, pretty much everything we already knew, all the stories and everything. But for people that may not have knew all the shit, like Rasheed Watt, we had a 25-year reunion of the team with the lost Game 7 to the Lakers and shit. Uh, and last year during the season, they had a Blazers reunion night. Had Brian Grant, Damon Stoudemire, Steve Smith, uh, and a couple other guys that came from that team. The two guys that didn't show up were Arvidas Sabonis because he was out of the country,
Yeah.
at the time, and Rasheed Wallace said no thanks. Rasheed Wallace won't come back because the way the media and everything shit on him the last few years he was here.
Well, he might have deserved it. To be honest with you, I mean, he was.
And even he says that a little bit in this, but he's like, instead, that still, he's like, that don't give you the excuse. Your job is to get to know me.
So, like, yeah, Detroit fans have a very interesting relationship with Rasheed Wallace. He
He won a
probably
fucking
was,
title.
and he was probably the missing piece. Like that trade that Dumars
He was.
orchestrated probably was. It probably made the difference, but he was never fan friendly. He never he was. It was kind of weird because this was it was supposed to be this
That's
boost.
all because of what happened in Portland, bro. By the time
Oh, I
he
know.
got to Detroit, he was so bitter with the media and everybody. He was
Yeah.
just stone cold. He was just a stone cold killer at that point.
Like he would completely flake out on I had multiple people tell me that like he was signed and had like I don't know if he promised to be there, but someone promised that he would be at certain events, certain functions, just never showed up. And like and it was I mean it, it was kind of weird because the whole ethos, the mythology behind those Pistons era teams were these were really like gritty, down to earth, relatable. Chauncey, Ben Wallace. It was a contrast to like the flashy, Lakers, Kobe, superstar
Yeah.
teams. But and Rasheed was such a freaking weirdo. I mean, he was so aloof, so standoffish, and did so many kind of questionable things off the court. Like, what? I mean, it was like, I guess it's okay to have like one of these guys. I mean,
Yeah, and that was all because of the fucking Portland and national media. The whole Sports Illustrated article that came out. Well, Scottie Pippen didn't show up neither. Scotty's been back a couple of times, but I don't think Rasheed's even been back.
so didn't Scottie Pippen had the name of No Tippin Pippen, right?
Oh, that's what's funny. There's a spot on there. There's a little suburb of Portland. It's called Lake Oswego.
I am aware of that.
Well, in the '90s, in the late '90s, early 2000s, like Rasheed Wallace, Damon Stoudemire, Isaiah Ryder, a bunch of those guys on that team, all bought houses out there, and they were all
Yeah.
lakefront houses. So you had house, and the lake, and they were $1 million houses, and so a bunch of the players all moved in out there. Man, the cops and everybody treated them like dog shit out there. And so it got at one point, Damon Stoudemire talks about it in the Jailblazer. He's like, one day shortly after he moved out there, he got pulled over 3 different times in the same day.
Well, I mean, maybe he committed three different infractions that day.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
God, I keep driving 100 miles an hour and they keep pulling me over. What the fuck gives here?
And he even said, he goes, I'm not speeding, I'm not doing nothing,
Oh,
following all the laws, and they keep pulling me over. And he's like, by the third time, he said, he's like, you guys already have all my info. This is starting to feel like harassment. Well, after that, the players and everybody, they
I'm
decided
listening.
that they were going to call it Lake No Negro.
I was about to say that they see a. You're in Portland. You just see a tall black guy, and you assume they're a part of the Blazers. You play for the Blazers,
Yeah.
right?
I still do it to this day. I'll be walking somewhere, I'll see this really tall motherfucker, and I'll be like, are you a basketball player?"
Blazers. What's your contract? Are you a two way guy, or are you actually part of the team?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Portland is a. I mean, I was out there. I had this extremely odd person, which I don't know if anyone else lives in Portland other than extremely odd people from my experience there. Um, yeah, I was there just before COVID, so it was like January, February of 2020. They say
Oh
that is
shit.
that's the best time to go if you're from the Midwest. If you're from Michigan, that's the best time to go to the Northwest because the winters there aren't as severe as they are right here.
No.
And
Rainy.
yeah, but rainy's a lot better than ice.
3 feet of snow. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 feet of
So
snow on top of an inch of ice. Yeah.
yeah. Oh man. So yeah, it
I
was.
know. We chased all. Hey, we talked about football for an hour. Now we're just bullshitting.
No, so I was.
This
Wait,
is a football channel, I think.
Portland looks like. I mean, I had a blast there. I mean, it is a great place to visit. I really don't know if I will live there. But it seems like it might be great in the
No,
summer. There's
that's
a
why
nice,
we have a saying: "Keep Portland weird." We have a
yes,
saying. It's called "Keep Portland weird."
absolutely. But there's also, I mean, like it might be great to go there in the summer because it seems like I mean, there's a lot of hiking trails, a lot of bike trails and stuff like
A
that.
lot
Like,
of
is it
rivers
very
and lakes.
like yeah? I mean, it's probably it's in an odd way kind of a lot like Grand Rapids. I mean, just the nature, the scenery.
I'm 2 hours that way. I'm at the beach. 2 hours that way. I'm in the mountains,
Hmm. Yeah.
and I got lakes and rivers in between me in the summertime.
Oh yes. Oh, absolutely. You can go fishing, canoeing.
Yes,
You
it's now
know.
tent city. Yeah, yeah. Every
So,
street corner has a tent on it. At least one.
I mean, like the cost of living seem like pretty freaking high out
Fucking
there. I know
retarded.
that gas
Everything's
is really.
retarded out here. You can come out here and make $22 an hour flipping a hamburger, but it's going to cost you $16 an hour just to rent a fucking room.
Well, yeah, sure. And you have to pay like what's gas out there right now?
Right now, it's over $5 a gallon, 505 to 540.
Yeah, so that's about a buck higher than it is here.
Well, it's because we've got like an 83 cent per gallon tax, state tax on our oil out here and gas.
Well, it's also everywhere on the west coast, everywhere west of the Rockies, it's more expensive because transportation is. Even if you took away all the taxes on it, you'd still be among the highest in the country
Yeah,
because you don't have a ton of refineries and you don't have near you. It's just harder to transport it out there. But then also you add on the taxes.
yeah. It's insane. It's like 70, 80 cents a gallon
Yeah,
tax.
it's like Yeah, for all the natural beauty, natural resources you have, you don't have a lot of oil out there, so, or natural gas.
No.
You know, so stuff just costs a little more.
Yeah, demtards. What's what I call them? Demtards. So, speaking of college football,
Yes.
what do you think of Ty Simpson? Where does he go?
God, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Are you on the Orlovsky train or
um, I don't know. I'm listening to what they're saying, and I think so. I have issues with Mendoza being pumped up this high. If Mendoza stayed and played at Cal this year, I mean, where would he be? Would anybody be thinking about him as the number one overall pick? Like, would probably not. I just the situation allowed him to flourish, I guess, and
is he going to be Jamarcus Russell 2.0?
well, totally different human beings. I mean, I don't
Both
think.
both drafted but both drafted by the Raiders? Wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's. That's. I don't think the Raiders have had the number one pick since
Since
Jamarcus.
Jamarcus Russell.
I think they had one.
Oh, what would the
Listen,
fans
no,
down there say about that?
well, they probably one. I don't know how many Raiders fans there actually are. I like uh, another
They're all
tangent I could get.
transplants from Oakland.
Well, the thing was, I really, really, really hated the Raiders moving, especially the Raiders. There were other teams you could have moved I wouldn't cared as much about, but the Raiders have real history, had real like character and aura that you just freaking you lobotomized that franchise by putting them in freaking Las Vegas. Las Vegas, no professional sports team should ever be in Las Vegas. Maybe the Golden Knights. That's fine. That
They
was an
got basketball
expansion.
coming.
It's ridiculous. No, 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 no. We do not need teams in Vegas. There's no
LeBron's
natural
going to
fan.
be one of the owners.
Well, especially an NFL team. And I say this for this reason: they never have a home game, not a real one, ever, because every time they play, you get half the stadium is filled with fans from the other team.
Because it's in Vegas.
Yes, yes. There's no history with professional sports in Las Vegas, so there's no natural fan base. And because it's in this
And
gigantic tourism
and the
capital,
ticket prices reflect that.
yes,
It's like $400 to get into a Vegas football game.
it's
Stupid.
everything about it. Everything about the Raiders moving to Vegas is everything that's wrong with the NFL. Everything
Yep.
about it. You took a like a great historic franchise with character and history and identity, and it's gone. I mean, they really should just change the name of that franchise because it is a ghost of what it was.
The
There's
Las
no black
Vegas Thunder.
there's no black hole on this strip. I mean, there are a lot of black holes on the strip. A lot, actually, a lot.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
But you know what I mean. I say, I mean, Vegas has no business having an NFL team whatsoever, and they definitely did not deserve to take the Raiders away from us and carry on this ghost franchise. I just it doesn't get talked about enough. It didn't get objected to heavily enough when it happened, and now I don't know. I mean, like this is going to be a joke of a franchise for a long time. It'll be interesting if they ever
Uh,
actually build it. That's relevant whatsoever. If
unless Mendoza is the golden child.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, maybe it.
just for our friend here, I gotta find it.
Oh, is that the one? Uh,
No, I'm looking for the Bad Bunny. I know it's in here. I just gotta find it. Oh, here it is.
Chacarón, chacarón, chacarón.
That's for you, Duck Green. uh, uh, he said, "What's wrong? Is Bad Bunny doing halftime when you could have had better? Stop the woke shit." So I played that clip, and he says, "Stop, yuck."
so
Oh fuck.
what's wrong? Is Bad Bunny doing halftime?
Yeah.
Did that relate to anything we were saying? What we're talking about?
Yeah, because Vegas and the Super Bowl was in Vegas,
What's that
and Bad
latest?
Bunny was the halftime.
That's a perfect Vegas performer right there.
Sagaron, Sagaron.
No,
But
no, so
it, all you heard.
Chacarón, chacarón, chacarón.
Did you see something else? This is what I saw. I didn't know. That's what I saw.
Yeah, it's because that's all he was. He, there was no English to the entire halftime show. It was all Spanish shit. It was like, are you kidding me right now? Oh shit.
you're old now, touch Spaz.
Well, I forgot, so I'm rolling the intro.
Absolutely
Welcome
not.
to the panel.
Absolutely
Ben.
not. You will not play the intro this long into the show. What is this shit show? What is this? What is this?
I forgot the intro.
Have you had a banner of fuck off next week the entire time up?
Yeah.
The entire time? Have you had it? Hold on, let me go back and look. You have. You've had see you next week fuck off the entire show.
I literally have not noticed that the entire time.
Me either. Oh my god. Oh,
I've not noticed that once.
And nobody said shit to you. Tony's been in here. Troy's been in here. Oh shit. Duck Green's been in here the whole time. Tony went to bed. Sean came in about 15 minutes into the show. I was just talking. I was just like,
Yeah, I didn't. I got stuck in an absolute shit show tonight. I was like, fuck me.
yeah. So I was just like, I wasn't even gonna do a show, but then I popped in and saw a couple of people were like, hey, what? Been scared of us? We haven't seen you guys in forever. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I guess I'm going live.
Yeah, it was.
And now here's me and Sean almost 2 hours later. We've talked everything from Ducks and Ohio State to Jailblazers, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah.
It probably was. I will not be rewatching this stream.
A little. It's actually been pretty good. Been quite funny. You just missed your friend.
Oh.
Chacarón, chacarón, chacarón.
No, I heard that. I heard that.
And Duck Green's like, stop, you're killing me.
I heard that. I had to switch from my AirPods because I haven't figured out how to make sure they sync with the soundboard yet. Otherwise, I'd wear my AirPods. But, so I had to switch everything over again. I'm tired.
Yeah, I was gonna kick it off here in a couple minutes, but I was just like, fuck. I thought I'd go 15, 20 minutes. Next thing I know, Sean comes in at about 15 minutes in, and I'm like,
Wait, you say
here we
next
are.
thing as if you didn't message me saying please fucking come on. like I inconvenienced you.
Yeah, you have to realize it's hard to check my phone at work because especially when we're in the middle. Like I did it.
Oh yeah.
Just an audio message, and you could hear how noisy it was, Spaz, and you're just literally covered in either like chicken skin and juices or beef blood and everything, and so you're like you don't want to like be
right.
So it's hard to get notified when you're choking your chicken.
Yes.
Oh.
I know we talked a little bit about the draft and talked a little spring ball and buried the Michigan guys.
Yeah, Oregon's playing spring ball this weekend too, right?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
It's always like one of the late ones.
Yeah.
Why does anyone schedule their on draft day or on like draft weekend? Like it feels like a lot fewer people pay attention.
Oregon always schedules theirs on Saturday draft day for some dumb reason. I don't know why, but it's always day 3 of the draft.
So how is Oregon? How does Oregon usually structure?
Hi, Duck Green. I've seen you. I saw your first one. Sorry. Hi. I'm tired. You had to mention it twice.
How does Oregon usually structure their spring game? Do they have like a draft with they have captains and they separate like the teams like basically trying to make
So like this year we have 4 draft captains. One team is going to be Team Knicks and Team Thibodeau, Davon Thibodeau, versus Team Johnson, Tez Johnson, and I forgot the 4th player that's alumni that's going to play. And then the coaches are just more or less there to watch. And they split the teams up like yellow and green.
And then it's usually a mixture. It's not like just first string. It's like first string mixed against third string with a couple first. It's kind of a weird. That's why you can't get a feel off of the spring game a lot of times because you're like, we don't know how this is going to look.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, that receiver is burning that corner every fucking play. Well, that corner is like a fourth string walk on, and he's never
Right, or the other corner is the stud.
I mean, that's how you hear. That's how we've heard about many players for Oregon, where we're like, who the hell is that player? Like, was not even noted during recruiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Michigan. Yeah.
It helps. It really does help. A couple strong drinks.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with me winging it. I've winged the regular stream, but winging this one was a little different. I forgot to play the goddamn intro until 2 hours in.
Even though it's literally the fourth video on the lineup. There's the After Dark intro from my other show, and then this one.
I
Why is
just totally drew a blank tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is Marcus anywhere right now? Is he on a team?
Yeah, he's still with the Redskins.
Goddamn right.
That's not a real team. So
it is a real fucking team to all real football fans.
Yeah. He's behind Jaden Daniels one more year. It's probably be his last year.
Few too many injuries.
Yeah, Duck Green had to send me a proper roster. Because I didn't have anything up.
Because I guess we're realizing tonight's show that Ben does most of the background work.
Yeah, I said that on more than one occasion. I was like, I'm just kind of fucking winging this. I'm the co-host for a reason because I don't know how to do tech shit for shit. And Ben usually has all the rosters and players and this. He's got it all planned out. I ain't got shit. So I've just been winging it, going off of some of the chat, and then Sean came in. That helped out a lot because it gave me somebody to bounce shit off of.
Oh, it always helps. Trust me. I've done a 30, 40-minute show by myself, and I'm like, after that, I'm like, I got nothing left.
Yeah, you don't realize. Yeah, it's like I told everybody at the beginning. I got nothing, guys. I said I'm just like. I told him in the chat, I says, guys, come up with ideas, things you want to talk about, whatever, throw it out there. I said, because I don't have anything to go off of. And Duck Green's been a big help. He sent me rosters, all that shit, because all I had was the old shit. And then I went onto the Ducks app for the schedule, and other than one game, it's got every other game is a home game for us. I'm like, fuck. That's on the official app.
Professional organization you guys have there.
It's just versus. I'm like, the fuck?
Well, even if you look at all the other ones, it's usually just something against this person, but they're all out of order and just TBD, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
so they're all out of order.
Well, that's how it's been for a while because Big Ten, for some reason, doesn't announce the schedule until like February or March for the next year.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a lot of times they're not even updated at all. And I don't know, like, I mean, come on, SID, like, the reason most people go to your site is to look up football and basketball scores. Like, the second you get like the actual schedule, you should be ready to just format that into a real.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not that is too hard. It really shouldn't.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't checked the updates anytime in the last couple weeks. Work has just been too much, so I haven't even bothered looking at it. It'll come out. It won't be. We're not going to be able to change it.
The roster's pretty accurate. The schedule's accurate. It's just a matter of which one is which. Like, I know we're at Ohio State. I know we're at USC. I know we're at Michigan State, I believe. I think it's Ohio State, at Ohio State, home against Michigan, and then at Michigan State, and then home against Washington to close out the season.
Sure.
But it doesn't tell you on the thing.
I'll find it for the next one show. The next one's fast. I'll find a good one. I look at like 4 or 5 of them, and I pick the best one and the easiest one to look at.
Yeah.
Some of them are confusing as shit to look at, or especially rosters. I'm like, just
The
show it
Go
simply.
Duck, the Go Duck roster's pretty is dead accurate right now as far as roster.
Okay.
It's just the schedule has all the dates and the team. The lineup is right, but it doesn't tell you where we're at versus whether it's home.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
No. Maybe you just have 11 home games this year.
Right? I mean, I know we're at USC and I know we're at Ohio State. And I know we have UCLA, Michigan, and Washington at home.
Well,
and
we're
Nebraska.
And it's non-con, but we're at Oklahoma State.
Right.
Is Washington the only team you have as a protected rival?
Yes.
Yes.
Which was kind of the only reason I think that happened. It didn't become a West Coast. The 4 teams every year is because there's so many teams in the Big Ten. That would be. They were like, we got to split this up somehow.
Well, I'm trying to think. Like, do Maryland and Rutgers have any protected rivals? I knew this at one point. There's no reason for them to have any protected.
Rutgers isn't even a real football team.
I was going to say, isn't Rutgers and Maryland the protected rivalry? But
I didn't hear that. Spaz started already, your boy. What you going to do about it? Huh? What you going to do about Jersey?
We haven't seen him. I think the mob. I think Vinny shanked him. I haven't even gotten a text message from him in like 2 months, or maybe he's in jail. Maybe the mob threw him under the bus, and now he's in jail.
Is he the guy who's supposed to keep people out of jail? Like, isn't that his whole thing?
Well, and then he won some lawsuit, so maybe since he won that lawsuit, maybe he ran off to a foreign country.
Yeah. Maybe he eloped with Minnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are actually you are correct over there, Sean. I don't have Maryland, or at least this is by just a general list, not a protected rivalries, even just general Big Ten conference football rivalry games. Of course, Illinois has like 5 of them. No, 6. I'm sorry. Iowa has 3. Michigan has, the point I'm making here is that they even have Oregon, Washington, Oregon, USC, and UCLA, USC. They do not even list Maryland or Rutgers. Period. They don't even list them.
Yeah, of course not. Why would they?
I mean, they even put Oregon, they even put Oregon, USC. For good reason, but
Why are Maryland and Rutgers in the league? It doesn't make sense at all. But
I'm sure there is let me see if there's another.
Duck Green is sending me all these fucking images.
Let's see. Protected rivalries. Let me see what this says. Yeah, they don't even make any sense here. Rutgers, it's Big Ten football protected in 2-play opponents. I'm not getting that. They have Maryland, Penn State, UCLA. So yeah, they're not important. And Maryland is Indiana, Michigan, and Rutgers. But that's not a protected rivalry, so I'm not sure what the hell they're talking about there.
It doesn't seem like that should be too hard to look up. Like what games are played every year, regardless.
That's what I'm searching. I mean, it's still.
Not like it. It doesn't seem like that should be. I mean, it's not your fault. And just all the like, pretty straightforward. Like,
Okay, here's another one. Let me see.
I know, like the Big Ten, like Michigan plays.
They're making it weird. There's a second site. This is Spartans Wire, so Michigan State, like Spartans Wire or USA Today, analyzing Big Ten teams' protected rivals, 2-play opponents. I don't know what this 2-play term is supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know either. So.
Is that because the quote unquote protect the rival plays the same teams? I'm not 100% sure, but
maybe they have higher priority. Like some games are not like protected, but like you want to play them more often.
I don't know. I mean, again, if they listed Oregon USC as a rival before Rutgers or Maryland even had one.
Who were Rutgers or Maryland's rivals in the Big Ten be? Maryland,
each other, I guess.
Yeah. We're the redheads. It should they should play for a literal statue of redhead stepchild.
Well, I mean that's
it. Of Howdy Doody. Howdy Doody trophy.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like Oregon, Washington don't have a trophy. Oregon and USC don't have a trophy, but they listed that, and Oregon, Washington is a protected rival. You know,
but Ohio State and Illinois have a giant wooden turtle. We fight to the death for it. I mean, like if that giant wooden turtle is not hanging on the Woody, I mean. Our fundraising drops like 20%.
We killed Spaz.
Yes.
Or Mrs. Spaz did. That's probably more likely.
I don't know, but is the world a better or worse place? Can we start a poll?
I don't think I have that opinion or ability right now.
Yeah.
You know, we're a tiny channel here.
I don't know how the executive functions of YouTube channels work.
Yeah, more subs, you get more options. We don't have that yet. All I know is I got my sweet new Oregon tee. I don't have it with me. I've got my new sweet pint glasses in. And Spaz.
Oh,
Damn, that thing was fucking bigger than I thought it was going to be.
damn.
I think it was massive. It was only like $20.
Yeah.
That is a nice tee, and it does definitely look new. I mean, it looks pretty snazzy.
Now, hopefully, I don't spill on it.
Yeah.
If you're like me, it'll look like it's been.
I need to get one now.
If you're like me, though, it'll look 3 years old in a month.
Maybe. Maybe. Let me see, Spaz. Can I find? No. Oh, okay. Well, it went up in price. Hold on. Here he goes. Here he goes, Spaz. I just pulled it up. I'm sending you in private chat.
Okay.
Unless the public chat wants it to, but they can have that if they want it. Private chat. Where's private chat? It went up. It went up $10.
Oh shit.
I think it's because I bought the. I think it's because I got a shirt and the pint set, so they gave a discount on that or whatever. And I was like, shit.
Huh. Right on. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Star that or something like that. It's nice.
Copy link. There we go. I know. So I was getting ready to wrap up. So
That's fine with me because again, I've got.
Thank you, Duck Green, for all your help tonight.
Oh, fuck Sean, I guess.
No.
Yeah, Sean, thank you for your jumping in and navigating through the weeds with me.
No problem.
And I appreciate everyone else helping Spaz out too because again, I literally texted him at midnight my time, so that was 50 minutes ago. Going, I literally just walked in the door, and I have 3 hours I've got to do. One, just relax. Two, I've got to shower, eat. I don't take lunch at work either. There's usually no time to like even take even though they want you to. It's like you're just getting calls all the time. You're like, fuck. I've got to do the Justin Warner interview intro video, finish the questionnaire list, the little question list I have, and in about 2.5 hours. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Your microwave will work.
No. I mean, that's on Saturday.
I'm not being cheeky. Like, do you have a microwave at work?
Yes, they have two nice ass break rooms.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But I take a insulated pail, like lunch bag, and everything. But there's just no time because literally, like one person will go on lunch. Well, there's 3 of us in the evening, so one person will go on lunch. They like to have 2 people on the floor. The next guy will go. Then all of a sudden we're getting fucking calls, and then by then it's usually time for me to start doing the breakdown stuff on my end and leave. So I'm just like, screw it.
Right.
It's scary. We have walkie-talkies, and everyone's just maintenance. And we're like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. With all due respect, just shut the fuck up. Plus, they call about everything. It's not even like something actually happened. They'll just be like, maintenance, we're having a problem with the Marilac. We're like, what? And they won't really tell you. So we fuck with it for like 30 minutes going, okay, let's test it. They just called you because they didn't like that it was running a little slower, the second belt than the first belt. But they won't tell you that. And you're like, kill me. Well, Spaz, this is your shit show tonight.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Well, that'll probably about wrap it up. We'll attempt to do another one of these shows Tuesday or Wednesday of next week as well, probably. Hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification button. You'll know when we set the show. A lot of it will depend on Ben's availability and whatnot. So,
kill me. And the spring game is after that. What time?
Saturday,
what time?
1 p.m.
Pacific?
Yep.
Okay, I actually should hopefully be home in time for that, or off that Saturday where I could just take it off. So I hopefully should at least be able to watch it.
And my thing is now all kind of dependent. I still kind of want to go, but I'm not sure because I have a Friday night 7:30 game here in Portland playoff game. And then at 1 o'clock, so by the time the game gets over and I get home, it's going to be after 11. Spring game's at 1 the next afternoon. By the time I get done with everything and everybody afterwards, it's 7 o'clock when I get out of there. I get home 9:10 here, and then I have a 12:30 afternoon game on Sunday.
And you have my late
So
night.
it's like,
You have my late night drunk ass show Saturday nights. So.
Yeah, most of the time, exactly. So it's just like,
We love you too, Duck Green. Even Sean.
Yeah, thank you, Duck Green. Love you too, brother. Wendell's is leaving in the morning, so she won't be here for this weekend. She and the dog and her
Her
a drone and her guitar are going camping for 5 days.
Is she taking that giant white cock with her? Cockatoo. Yep. Cockatoo. Sorry.
No, I think she's letting the bird fly.
Oh, poor thing. It's for the best.
So, guys, I guess that's it. I'm going to play the outro.
And everyone, please, on the Exploring Ben and Sam channel tomorrow night, Thursday night, please join in for the Justin Warner interview. Chef Justin Warner.
Chef Justin Warner, yes.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, goddamn it.
You fucked it up.
Yeah. Well, for everybody here, it's late. So we're just going to play a little different outro, and I'll see you guys backstage afterwards. Enjoy, guys.